Yo, welcome back to the channel. We are going to get week number 9 kicked off once again with our second game of the week. It's going to be the Augusta University Blue Lobsters taking on the Orlando Tech Wildcats. Go Tech, go Tech, go, go, go. It's Snip Snap versus Go Tech, whichever you want to root for. It's going to be a good one like always. A good Elite East matchup here between the top two teams in the conference. But make sure you like and subscribe, man. We got plenty more games down the pike. We still got plenty of stuff coming through to help you update, help you get better within the league. And we're going to be here as long as we possibly can to make sure that you're good to go. So make sure you stand by with us, man. We got plenty of things going on for us. So we're going to get this one kicked off in just a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and flip over to the expert picks after I check these settings here. Just make sure everything's all good to go with this. But let me go ahead and get these things right. Here you go. There you go. There you go. Go ahead and flip that over here. And we can go ahead and flip to this gameplay screen here. It looks like Augusta is still the favorites in this one. A lot of firepower on both sides. But Joe, Dave, and James says that this is Augusta's game to lose. Only they could get in their own head and make sure that, not make sure that they could get in their own head and maybe find a way to lose this ball game. But honestly, it could go either way. It's currently split at 1-1 between these two teams. Who is going to split the tie? I can't wait to see this one. I know you've been waiting on this one too. Let's go ahead and get to it. Shout out to the teams and the players within this game. Shout out to everybody watching live and the ones in the all the people's watching afterwards. I love you all. Appreciate you. If you haven't seen in the top ticker in the last game, we are over 7K views for the YouTube channel. So good job by all you guys. Appreciate you. And let's go ahead and get this work, man. Augusta starting this one off here. It's going to be Aaron Witten up the middle of the field, taking it to the right side before getting stopped at the 27. And it's going to be Hank Falco and the gang starting this one off. It's going to be Dean Schmidt looking for a hole. And he's going to get to around the 31-yard line. It's going to be 2nd and 6. And let me go ahead and flip to that right view so you can see what's happening. There you go. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Another handoff, Dean. Nice blocking, is going to get the first down. A solid start to the day there for Dean. And it's going to be first down coming up. Falco, right side, caught by Cheese. He's going to get around 8. Make it 7 right there. 2nd and 3. Falco looking right side, it's open, but it looked like the running back adjusted a little too much. If he just kept on going, he would have been all good to go. But gonna be 3rd and 3. Taking the handoff, caught by Giancarlo Velasquez up the middle of the field, and they're gonna get inside O-Tech territory with these. 5 wide set here now. There's gonna be looking deep, middle field is wide open. Moldy Cheese, touchdown. Snip, snap, snip, snap. Gang, it's going to be a touchdown there up the middle of the field. And Augusta made that drive look a little too easy there. Ricardo Queso Quattro with the extra point, and he's all good to go. It's going to be 7-0 already. O-Tech made a real big signing there. Within the CSFA, they got a new quarterback at the sticks here. Shout out to the homie Zach. Going to be seeing his first snap in the CSFA. Let's see if he can control this offense here. Zach Paris. And he's going to run it, and he's not going to go too much further than that. Tank Falco showing why he's one of the top linebackers in the game today. 2nd and 12 coming up. He's going to be heading to the big leagues pretty soon there. Grimes with another carry, but he's not going to be getting there. There goes Laura Keys, another new player coming into the fold already. There's going to be Sagusa coming up here on defense, looking for a man. He's going to toss it, and he's not going to get his first completion quite yet. But it's going to be 4th and 12 coming up here for East Augusta, getting off the field. Anita with the kick, and let's go ahead and bring up this East Augusta offense here as they get close to the 40-yard line, making it 36. But at quarterback, they will have Hank Falco doing his thug thizzle, their top dog at the quarterback spot. They're going to pitch it to the running back there, Dean Schmidt, as he gets around 1. And it's going to be that the running back there. Wide receivers will be Magic Mahomes, Moldy Cheese, Aaron Witten, Gus Cerrone, and their new red shirt there, Ronnie Shanahan. Tossing the right side there to number 7, not quite getting it. That was to Magic Mahomes. But that's going to be it for that. Giancarlo Velasquez, that's the tight end for him. You see him earlier in the first drive. And here comes a pitch to the left side, caught by Moldy Cheese again. They're not getting the first down that way. But the kicker / punter is coming onto the field. We see him knock down the extra point. But here's the punting side of him. Ricardo Queso Quattro looking for the pin. But he won't be getting it quite like that. He'll get inside the 20 there for Gun Marabic, getting it past the 20 to the 23. And since this defense is on, let's talk about it. We are seeing linebackers Tank Falco and Laura Keys make plays already. Blaze Henderson is going to be the other linebacker along with Brandon Abbott. And then they have the defensive backs here. They got Jalen Ramsey Jr. They have On Brand Mold, Taro Sugimoto. And they also have the homie Mikey Jackson. Make sure you watch out for this secondary. A very underrated bunch here. It's going to be 3rd and 8 coming up. It's going to be Zach Paris looking, caught by Katie Bray, and that's a catch there. Look at that man. His first completion of the day, his first first down of his career. The first of many, I'm pretty sure. And it's going to be 1st and 10 coming up here. Paris looking left side, caught by Darby, and I'm sure he's going to be hooking up with that man right there very often. 2nd and 7 coming up. And off to Grimes, and he's going to get sniped immediately. Probably getting back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. It's going to be 3rd and 7. Hand off to Grimes, getting the juke move, and if he probably stayed outside, he probably could have got that first down, but he chose to cut in, and he's only going to get 4, and that's going to be another stop there from this East Augusta defense. Need to send that one away. It's going to be On Brand Mold taking this one to around the 25-yard line, and it's going to be East Augusta back on offense. Since we are on defense, though, for OTEC, let's talk about him a little bit. It's going to be Cole Train, Nick Martinez, Brock Sampson at the linebacker spot there for OTEC, and at the defensive backside, they have Malachi Duncan, they have Randall Hawkins, Gun Marabic, and Jordan Dean. So shout out to the homies there on defense there for OTEC. They're going to look for a man here. Left side is Magic Mahomes. He's running free to midfield, and he's going to get inside OTEC territory for the first down. Jumbo set here, and they got Dean Schmidt a lot of room there as he turns and twists his way for a first down. East Augusta on the move. Making the handoff here, left side, and incomplete there to Moldy Cheese. It's going to be 2nd and 10. Probably another first down or so. They'll be well in field goal range. They're going to pass out this one. Right side is open, but the pass off the mark to Moldy Cheese. Got to just lower it a little bit, give him a chance to make the catch. It's going to be 3rd down coming. And they're going to go for the 4 wide, 1 tight end set. Another one of Falco's favorite positions. He's on sack fumble. It's going to be Anderson picking it up there for OTEC. And OTEC's going to get this football back. 1st and 10 for the Wildcats. Giving that man, Zach Harris, another chance on offense here. He's going to pass it. Left side caught by Jones. And since we are on offense here, let's talk about it as we end the first quarter. There's going to be Zach Paris in his first game as part of OTEC. Running back will be Robert Grimes. Wide receivers will be Joe King, Braylon Presley, Nathaniel Darby, Katie Bray. Those would be the wide receiver sets. They're looking at Laura Keys there doing her thug thizzle for another play. Tight end, another player that Zach should be hitting up is Evan Hunt. Tossing in is going to be Darby again with another catch, but it's going to be short of the first down mark. Isagusa gets the stop. But yeah, like as I was saying though, Evan Hunt should be one guy that Zach Paris tried to target there. And the kicker slash punter is going to be Anita, and it looks like she did a number on that one inside the 5. Make it inside the 3 to the 1. Good job there by Anita. And now they're going to be standing in pretty much their own end zone to get something cooking. And it looks like it's going to be standing here, tossing deep, and it's going to be incomplete there. It's going to be 2nd and 10. 3 wideouts, 2 running back set here. And they're going to give it to Schmidt. He's going to be hit for the safety. It's going to be Brock Sampson with the play. And Otech is going to get on the board, but this time it's not for a touchdown. They're going to get that sacred 2. Cardo Queso Quattro sending that as far as he can. Otech now on the board is going to be Joe King taking that one past the 35 to the 38. And with a touchdown, whether they get the extra point or not is going to give them the lead. And off again to Grimes and sniped. It's going to be Blaze Henderson making his moves on the field. It's going to be 2nd and 12. Harris right side's open. There goes Katie Bray. Right at the sticks, and they're going to give him the first down. 8 minutes left in the second. That's 2 straight drives there for East Augusta. Trying to blitz, doesn't get home, but he does give it to Evan Hunt there. It's going to be 2nd and 1. Making a handoff, nice pickup there. Middle field's open. There goes Braylon Presley for the first down at the 30. Zach Paris with another pass, and that could have been picked off there, but luckily for them, it falls, it hits the ground. It's going to be 2nd and 10. Grimes taking that pass at 30 to around the 36-yard line. Here comes Otech trying to get up the field, give him a chance for some points. Handoff, Grimes not getting the job done there. And a nice defensive hold there by Isagusa once again, keeping him out the end zone, have him settle for 3. Anita is going to get them some more points there, and they got ourselves a 2-point ball game now, 7-5. Midway through the second, Isagusa is getting this ball back. There goes, getting it to around the 10-yard line for Witten. Here he goes, past the 20 to around the 26-yard line or so, making it 27. Isagusa back on the field, and they need to get some momentum. Making a handoff to the fullback. The middle field is open, and Moldy Cheese almost broke away for another big gain, but luckily the tackle slows them down for the Otech side. It's going to be a 3-wide set coming up here as we hit 4:45 in the second. Falco passing it again. Looking left side, and it's going to be Schmidt running down the sideline, taking it out of bounds over a defender. He just doesn't care, and it's going to be 1st and 10. Falco passing again right side, and dropped there by Moldy Cheese there. It's going to be 2nd and 10. Falco passing it. Millfield caught by Schmidt for a second catch, and he's going to get the first down. Getting the running back involved outside of the run game a lot more times often than not. That'll help your offense be a lot more effective. That's why I always recommend that all running backs put a little bit in catch. It's going to be Moldy Cheese taking that one out of bounds after the gain of 6. Isagusa still driving. Another solid drive so far. They're trying to keep it going, trying to punch it into the end zone. Stop the bleeding, if you will. They're going to try the right side. Moldy Cheese toe drag swag for a gain of 1. Gonna try to pitch, got a little room. Schmidt falls forward and he's gonna get the first down there. Just enough to get the job done. They're gonna go 4 wide here. Hand off, nope, fake and sacked. Coltrane with the play. Shout out to C-Web on that one. It's gonna be 2nd and goal. Nice job there, getting in the backfield. Falco passing this one again. Looking left side, and it looked like he had Ding Schmidt open in the end zone, but it looked like he tried the comeback route instead. It's going to be 3rd and goal. 4 wide here. East Augusta looking for a score. Had some more points. Looking middle of the field and dropped there by the homie Schmidt, and that could have been an easy touchdown there, but it's going to be 4th and goal here. Ricardo Queso-Quattro with the chance to get that field goal back. And it looks like he was not going to do that off of the uprights. Everything currently going bad for East Augusta, and No Tech has all the momentum right now. 1.5 minutes left in the 2nd quarter. No Tech passing the right side over the head of the receiver is going to be 2nd and 10. Paris again. Right side caught by Joe King is going to get close to that 1st down mark, and East Augusta is going to call their first timeout. Paris again and sacked. That's his first time getting sacked in his career. It's got to happen to everyone, but Roger Chu on the play. And it's going to be a quick stop there. Anita's going to have to punt from her own end zone. And it will give East Augusta some promising field position here as Ombre Mole takes that tool around the 46-yard line, and it's going to be 1st and 10. 4 wide out, 1 tight end set here for Falco, looking for a man left side, caught by Gus Cerrone. And it's going to be a gain of 5, 2nd and medium. 4 wide receiver set here. Going to pass it again. Right side is open. Caught by Moldy Cheese. Not quite at the 1st down marker, but it will set up a 3rd and 1 coming up here. It looks like they're going to go 4 wide once again. Quick pitch right side off the hands of everyone. By the looks of it, there was a good amount of defenders and the receiver over in that area. It's going to be 4th and 1. And they're going to keep their offense on the field here. See if they could get something going before half. I like the aggressiveness, but can they get it done? No, they cannot. Nothing is happening for East Augusta right now. And they could not come through with that play. And now O-Tech has another chance to get something going here before half. 37 seconds left in this play. Right side. Cannot connect the dots. It's going to be 2nd and 10. Looking at my phone percentage, is looking at a 69%. Nice, perfect timing. 2nd and 10 here for Paris, looking for another completion. And it's going to be Braylon Presley getting it over the defender. And that's going to get them right around midfield. They're about 20 or so yards away from solid field goal range, so they could very well end this half with the lead. They're going to need to get some plays there. Nathaniel Darby could not hang on to that one. It's going to be 2nd down. Paris again with the play. Middle of the field and incomplete there. It's going to be 3rd down coming up. Looking for the conversion. It's going to be Paris again. Left side and incomplete. Like on brand mold, kind of spooked the wide receiver there, kind of shifting him away. But it's going to be 4th and 10 here. And they're going to have to look for another pin. Maybe even another pin for safety. Nope. Not happening this time around. They'll start at the 20 as East Augusta. But what I was about to say was if they pinned them again, they'll have another chance to tie it up with a safety again. But not quite the case on that one. It's going to be 4 wide receiver set again. Right side is open. Caught by Gus Cerrone. He's just going to take that one out of bounds. Add to the stats. Can't be too mad at it. The final 8 seconds here. East Augusta probably looking for that one hitter quitter if they could find it. Looking right side and dropped. It's going to be 3rd down and 4. A low scoring affair, but definitely an interesting one up to this point. This game nowhere near over. It's going to be Schmidt trying to get his yards up there, but Brock Sampson with another play in the backfield, and that is how we're going to close out half number 1. East Augusta with the lead by 2. Let's check out these stats here. 9 for 16 on the day there for Zach Paris, 78 yards. 13 for 24 for 175. 1 TD there for Hank Falco. Looking nice, I must say. Looking at the stats here, rushing-wise, 8 for 25 on the day for Dean Schmidt. 10 for 5 on the day for Robert Grimes. And let's see the percentages here. 56%, 54%. So at the current moment, Zach Paris is on the advantage there for completion percentage. On the wide receiver side of things here, Nathaniel Darby, 2 for 11. On the day, Braylon Presley, 2 for 27. Katie Bray, 2 for 22. On the other side here is going to be Moldy Cheese leading the way on all receivers there. 7 for 91. 1 TD. Does have a drop. Dean Schmidt with 2 for 34. And he did have that one big drop right in the middle of the field there at the end zone. And it's going to be Magic Mahomes. Only one catch there, but 1 for 26. He did make him pay in that one play. On the defensive side of things, Brandon Hawkins there, 4 tackles, 1 deflected pass. Coltrane, 2 tackles, 1 sack. Good job from him, and he got the safety. And Brock Sampson on the day there for actually, was it? No, Coltrane had the sack, and Sampson had the safety. There you go. So it's 4 tackles there, 2 tackles for loss there for him. On the other side here, it's going to be 5 tackles for Tank Falco. Blaze Henderson with 3. And let's see, Taro Sujimoto also has 3 tackles. So we're going to keep this one moving here. East Augusta leading the way in total plays and total yards at the current moment. And looks like they're split on sacks. And it looks like the turnover battle is in favor of Orlando Tech. So we'll go ahead and move to the second half here. Checking the time for the video. Looks like 22 minutes. Make sure you like and subscribe. Do what you need to do to get on the field. Show some love to all of our various affiliates, like I always say, down in the description. Let's get to the second half, man. It's a pretty interesting ball game here. I must say it's going to get to the 30 there for Joe King. And it's going to be 1st and 10 here for OTEC. Handoff Grimes. Looking for a lane. A juke move will get him around 3. Paris again. Looking, and it's caught by Katie Bray over 2 defenders again. OTEC is on the move, looking to score. Paris again, deep drop back. Cannot find the man right there. It's going to be 2nd and 10 coming up. Handoff on the misdirection and sniped. There's going to be Bridges on the play, and they're going to have to go backwards on this one. 3rd and 15 coming up here. No techniques conversion. Harris passing this one left side and dropped by Nathaniel Darby. It's going to be 4th and 15 coming up here. And OTEC has to send this one away. Anita with another punt. Not getting the pin that time around. Is going to be 1st and 10. Taking the handoff here, left side, caught by Moldy Cheese, makes one man miss, and he's going to get to around the 36-yard line. That's a good start there for East Augusta, whose offense pretty stagnant as a whole after that first touchdown, but it's going to be plenty of time here, see what they could do. Left side, caught by nobody but Casper. Actually, that was incomplete. It's going to be 2nd and 10. Dean Schmidt getting around 1 yard on the play. Is going to be 3rd and 9. No dice on that run play. Going to go 4 wide here. Quick pitch, left side, and almost picked off there, trying to get the homie Magic Mahomes there, but that's going to have to go back to OTEC here. Got to give credit to this Wildcat defense here today. Sending this one away to around the 21-yard line. Gum Arabic taking it to around the 27. Make it a 28. Zach Paris looking to do the unthinkable in his first game. Left side, wide open defender for the interception. And there goes Zach Paris' first interception in favor of Taro Sugimoto. Look at the sophomore defensive player go on that play. And that's going to set East Augusta up with some nice field position here. Right side, wide open, Moldy Cheese. Going to get the first down after that one. That's going to push him right inside the 35. Hand off again to Schmidt. Could not quite get that edge block like he wanted to, but sometimes it's pretty hard to stop Randall Hawkins. He's one of the top safeties in the league, and they're going to go 5 wide on this one. Look for it, man. Left side's wide open. Moldy Cheese, and he just brushes one defender off. He's just going to make it look too easy, and East Augusta is going to go up 8. Good job there. Stopping the bleeding there overall. That's going to push this score to a double-digit lead right there, yeah. Yeah, not double-digit, but a 2-possession lead right there as we get a 9-point ball game in favor of East Augusta. OTEC still well within this one, especially if they could find their way into the end zone for the first time. Hasn't quite found the ability to do so up to this point. Give credit to the East Augusta defense, but OTEC still in this ball game with another 15 minutes in this one. Handoff, Grimes. Nice blocking up front. A juke move will get him around 6. Zach Ferris again. Right side caught by Grimes and sniped in the backfield. There goes Mikey Jackson. Look at that junior cornerback do his thing. And it's going to be 3rd and 5 coming up. Harris. Field and incomplete. 4th and 5. OTEC once again stifled by this East Augusta defense, and they'll have to give it back to the Blue Lobsters. On brand Mold with the return. Nice blocking up front. Makes one man miss, and he's going to get to the 40. East Augusta 60 yards away from making this a 21 to 5-point ball game. Or at the very least 20, assuming they make the extra point. Looking left side. Caught by Magic Mahomes at the sticks. First down. East Augusta, and Hank Falco's turning up a little bit. Hand off on the reverse and not getting the job done there. Weddington with the stop. And it's going to be 2nd and 14 coming up. And Rebellion's getting sniped. Is going to be Coltrane again. East Augusta going backwards 2 straight plays. East Augusta looking to keep it going, but they'll need a nice pass. Falco. And it looks like they're sending them all deep and wide open. Moldy Cheese. Give him the hat trick. And he said he's going to put this team on top no matter the way. He's going to figure it out. It's going to be 20 to 5 at the current moment. Can Queso Cuatro get the job done here? Does not look like that's the case on that one. No good on extra point, but 20 to 5 is the score. Sending this one away. Joe King. Sending that pass to 30 is going to be 1st and 10 here for OTEC, down 2 scores. And they'll definitely need, at the very least, a 2-point conversion on one of the scores to get back into this one. And the blocking not good enough there to stop on brand Mold. 2nd and 10 coming up. Handoff, Grimes taking that to around the 31-yard line. Stopped by Blaze Henderson this time around. This defense is loaded. A lot of talent overall. 3rd and 12. Paris looking and sending everyone deep, trying to tie it in. And Evan Hunt comes down with it over the defender. Does not care. He says he wants to get his team back in his ball game, and that's a good start. It's going to be 1st and 10 coming up. Hand off to Grimes again. Going to get closer to 30. Gain of 2. Second and 8 coming up. Hand off Grimes. Getting to around the 30. It's going to be second, third, and 7. Tank Falco with another tackle behind the line of scrimmage. Whenever you have more carries than you have yards, that's usually a sign that you're not doing that well. But Augusta is going to try to hold this lead for this last 10 minutes. If you have the ability to do so, you have something cooking. Grimes going to get sniped again. And there goes Laura Keys with another play in the backfield. It's going to be 4th and 9. And there goes Anita trying to make this a 12-point ball game. And looks straight enough that she have the leg off the crossbar from 49. And that's going to be no good there for Otech. Augusta is getting this ball back with all the momentum here. Slowed down a little bit, but they're trying to keep it moving. Left side and dropped by Moldy Cheese. It's going to be 2nd and 10. Falco, right side, and incomplete there. Very dicey coverage there. Very dicey pass inside of coverage. But Augusta has a 3rd and 10. Nice job there by Gum Arabic on that defense. It's going to be Falco. Quick pitch right side off the hands once again of Moldy Cheese. It's going to be 4th and 10. Definitely showing a little bit of that burner build right there. Very good in open space when he catches the ball, but very prone to drops. That is what the builds do within the league. They have their strengths and they indeed have their weaknesses, especially if you're not consistently updating. But it's going to be Roger Chu there on the play, making it a 2nd and 11. But like I said, every build has their strengths and weaknesses, and it will show up on the field. We're going to make sure that you're all good to go. And that's why you have your equipment as well, so you could go past your caps, but you can only really get that when you get to the big leagues. So up to this point, when you're in the CSFA, you're just building the best build that you possibly can, that you could be the most effective. We've seen wide receivers go mostly in the catching side, but not a lot of speed, so they can make sure that they catch the ball, but they're kind of prone to getting stopped in open space. And we've seen other players similar to a Moldy Cheese that went heavy on the speed, and sometimes the catches may get away from you. Sometimes you get a little bit of a lower catch rate. You know, it's how it goes sometimes. Nothing wrong with that. You just got to do what you got to do. Nice blocking up to the middle to try to get him around the edge, but it's going to be 2nd and 8 after that play. Sorry about that. But it looks like Augusta got stopped on that drive, and it looks like Otech's back on the field. They got a little bit more than half of this quarter going on here. See if they could get something cooking here. Got some pressure on the right side, and looks like the defensive backs on the right side made sure that pass didn't go through. It's going to be 2nd and 10 coming up. Paris again, left side, caught by Nathaniel Darby. And it looks like a face mask by Ombre, and Mo's going to keep this drive alive. 1st and 10 at the 49. Let's see here. 4 wide on set here for Paris. Looking left side, caught by Evan Hunt. And he could not get away from that first defender that was trailing them. But going to make it 2nd and inches. And off again to Grimes. Not getting the first down. They're going backwards thanks to Taro. He had that interception a little bit earlier. It's going to be 3rd and 1. And off Grimes and sniped again. It's going to be Brandon Abbott. So it looks like all the defensive the linebackers here for East Augusta got into the backfield so far in this game. It's going to be 4th and 6 here. And it looks like it's barely going outside of the 30-yard line. And it's going to be 1st and 10 here for East Augusta once again, looking to wrap this ball game up. Won't be surprised if they let Dean Schmidt handle the rest of the duties here. Nice blocking on the left side to give Dean around 4. Second and 6. Tossing deep left side. Oh, that's a drop. That's an unfortunate drop. I thought he had him running, but it looked like Aaron Witten couldn't hold that one in. It's going to be 3rd and 6. Falco again, left side, and that probably will bring him under 50% in regards to the completion percentage there. It's going to be 4th down, and they're going to have to give it back to OTEC. At the current moment, still looks like East Augusta is coming away with it unless OTEC can find a way to get into the end zone. But right now, we'll have to see what happens. Third and 8 coming up here with 4 wideouts. OTEC looking for the pass, right side, and dropped. Right at the 1st down marker. It's going to be 4th and 8. OTEC obviously will have to go for it at this point. Zach with a very strong effort in his first game, looking to see if he could get his first touchdown, but it looks like he'll just get another completion for the Troubles. And East Augusta forcing them to make a turnover on downs. Pitching the left side here, Dean Schmidt getting it close to around the 34-yard line, and it's going to be 2nd and 9. Another 4 wide set. East Augusta content with just letting the clock ride as much as they can. They're going to give the Schmidt, makes one man miss, another man miss, and it's going to be close to the 41-yard line after that play. OTEC calling their first time out. And off again to Schmidt, and he sniped immediately. There goes Brock Sampson with another play. It's going to be 4th and 5 coming up here. Okay, so Quattro sending this one away. Arabic taking it close to the 30. OTEC with another chance, possibly their last chance in order to get some points here. Paris looking left side and incomplete. 2nd and 10 coming up. Paris looking right side and incomplete once again. Got to get the wide receivers in line. Give yourself a chance to be great. 16 for 33 on the day for Zach Paris in his first game. Let's see if he can get over 200, but he's going to go backwards that time. Bridges with the sack, and that's going to be their last timeout called there. So no more stopping the clock unless they go out of bounds. But it is the 4th down here. If they can't convert, it really doesn't matter. Paris looking and had to throw that one away. No one home, and it's going to be 1st and 10 coming up here. Here comes East Augusta looking to burn out the rest of the clock. It looks like they are in that coveted victory formation, so we can go ahead and chop these points down in regards to the point differential. Make sure it's all looking good within the ticker here. Just give me 1 second. So we got East Augusta moves over 6 wins, so they'll be the 2nd team this season to go over 6 wins. So they will have a positive record when this season ends. This is going to be a 15-point game here, so it's going to be 132 in favor of East Augusta. So at the current moment, between these two teams, looks like Central Houston Polytechnic now has the best point differential in the league at the current moment. And looking at O-Tech, they moved to 4 and 5, so they're still fighting to see if they can move to even, and they go down 15, so it's going to be 55. Yep, it's going to be negative 55 there for O-Tech, and they moved 4 and 5, so they'll be the second team in the conference. But we'll finish this one up here. 20-5 is your final score there. East Augusta once again on top, looking nice, still trying to stretch out these victories as the season closed out. Looking at the stats here, Zach Harrison, his first game, 16 for 34, 177, threw the interception. On the other side, 18 for 37, 3 TDs, 301 touchdowns on the day. Looking real nice. And let's check these stats real quick. It's going to be 47% for Paris, 49% there for Falco. And it's going to be 17 for 36 on the day there for Dean Schmidt. So averaging 2.1. Grimes averaging less than 0.5 yards carry on that one, 23 for 6. On the receiving side, Nathaniel Darby there, 4 for 16 on the day. Evan Hunt there with 4 for 81. Good job from him. Katie Bray, 4 for 35. 3 for 45. Sorry about that. And on the other side here for East Augusta, Molded Cheese led the way. 11 catches, 207 yards, 3 TDs on the day. 3 drops on the day. So a lot of drops here from East Augusta. Looks like it's 7 total between these 3 receivers. But Magical Holmes ended the day with 2 for 36. Gus Cerrone, 2 for 11. On defense here, they got Coltrane, 5 tackles, 1 sack, 1 tackle for loss. Randall Hawkins there, 6 tackles, 1 tackle for loss, 1 deflected pass. And let's see here, Brock Sampson with 5 tackles, 3 tackles for loss. So real big days from all these guys here. And on the other side, Taro Sugimoto with 4 tackles, the interception, the tackle for loss, real big day from him. Tank Falco with another banger, 9 tackles, 2 tackles for loss. On Brand Mold, 6 tackles, a tackle for loss. Mackie Jackson, 6 tackles, and a tackle for loss. So good job by all these players here. Probably the first time I've seen this one completely even at 60. So 120 total plays here and split down the middle. But looks like the total yards in favor of East Augusta, 326 to 168. And it looks like it was mostly the passing yards that forced that one. 3 sacks total in favor of East Augusta, 2-1. Both teams got the, I believe, the turnover on downs, because they didn't fumble and didn't throw an interception, did they? I'm going to double check. Yeah, they didn't. I think it was the turnover on downs. Pretty sure that is showing up on that side. But we keep it moving here. Let's check these stats here. We start with East Augusta here. Let's see. Giancarlo Velasquez, only 1 catch there for 13 yards. 2 for 11 on the day for Cerrone. 2 for 34 for Dean Schmidt. 2 for 36 for Magic Holmes. 11 for 207. 3 TDs there for Molded Cheese. That man looks like Ronnie Shanahan did get on the box score, but not the best way. A couple targets, but it looks like the pass was just a little off the mark for him. But plenty of time for him to get back into the fold. Same could be said there for Aaron Witten there. So 5 targets there between the 2 of them, but no dice. Defensively, let's go. Tank Falco with 9 again. Mikey Jackson and On Brand Mold there with 6 on the day, along with 2 tackles for loss between the 2 of them. Blaze Henderson with 5 tackles, 2 tackles for loss. Laura Keys there, 4 tackles, 3 tackles for loss. A deflected pass. Taro Sugimoto with 4 tackles, 4 tackles, 1 interception, 1 tackle for loss. Good job. Brandon Abbott there with 2 tackles, a tackle for loss. And Jalen Ramsey Jr. getting a tackle. Good job. And that's all the users there. And on defense, on the return game here, 8 and almost 9 yards there for On Brand Mold. Aaron Witten only had 2 returns and got 16.5 yards out of it. Good job. Let's see, 4 kicks here. Made 2 of them, only resulting in 2 points there for RQQ. So gotta make sure you keep updating on that portion. Make sure those points there will be a lot easier for you. And Queso Quattro there with 6 punts. We'll see the average there a little bit later. Orlando Tech going over 47% there for Zach Paris's first game. Good job from your homie. Plenty of more, and we'll look to see you get that touchdown pretty soon. Daniel Darby there, 4 for 16. Evan Hunt there, 4 for 81. Katie Bray, 3 for 45. Braylon Presley, 2 for 27. And Joe King, 1 for 8. That's all the users there, I believe. Let me just double check. Robert Grimes had one for -1 as well. Did not say that. Defensive wise, Hawkins led the way here. 6 tackles, got the tackle for loss, the deflected pass. Cole Train there, 5 tackles, a sack, a tackle for loss. Sampson had the safety there a little bit earlier, 5 tackles, 3 tackles for loss. Nick Martinez, 3 tackles. Gum Arabic, 3 tackles and 2 deflected passes. And let's see here, Jordan Dean with 2 tackles, a deflected pass. And Malachi Duncan with the tackle, good job. And that's all the users there. Going on the return side, averaging almost 6 on the day for Gum Arabic, good job. Joe King averaging 14 on the kick returns, good job. Anita had 2 kicks, missed one of them for a total of 3 points. So for the kicker battle, point wise, looks like Anita won that battle. And we'll check the punting stats here. They had 9 punts and did have a good pin there. So I'd say a solid game there for Anita overall. So we'll go ahead and wrap this one up here. And we're going into our final game of week number 9. It's going to be a good one. OCSU needs this victory in the worst way, but Mile High is still looking to get back into the playoffs. They're not trying to lose any ground, so these 2 teams will close out the week for this one. I cannot wait to see this one. I'm checking the video clock here, 46 minutes and some change. Can't be mad at it. We're going to go and set up for our final game of week number 9. I'll go ahead and see you then.